Obviously, a bad spot for Numan. Fucking bad spot. Oh, he's in a bad spot. Knee is doing taunt into taunt in neutral. It was 2-6. Dude, Knee is crazy. He's fucking mad. Do you guys wanna watch some on stream? If you're interested, we'll do it after this match. We'll fucking do it. Oh, the bitrate's great. Let me know if this is working. We up? Showing the down one straight away. All good. Perfect. I love Numan's use of up back 2, dude. I know that was a basic instance, but he actually places it so well and it pretty much never gets stuck.
근데 아까 샤오랑 할 때는 스티브
You can be 2 round start. It's a good round start. Back 1-2 into sway 1. This guy's this guy's fucking wilding, dude. What the fuck? Go back. He's doing down forward 1-2, specifically down forward 1-2 into duck into sway 1. What is he trying to beat? What is the plan? Look at this. Down forward 1 feint out, bang. This guy's a crackhead. Because there's a difference between down forward 1 duck and down forward 1-2 duck. They're 2 separate moves. He did the way slower version, basically. I think that is really fascinating. Down back 1+2 being safe. What do you guys think about that? Bryan down back 1+2 being safe is fucking heat engaging mid-high where it's jailing, so you can't even duck the high unless you're a crackhead. It's so hard to duck that shit, man. Oh my god. Off the floor. Caught him doing like a toe kick or something. He needs it. He fucking needs it. Look at this guy. Sidestep back 2. I need to use back 2 as my sidestep punish all the time. It's the only punish you can use. Like, you need to like get it in your head. It's either 1-1-2 or it's back 2. No in between. That's something I've actually lost quite a bit of since Tekken 7. My whiff punishment is worse in this game because 2-1 is so good. So I'll just do 2-1. But the reward on hit is a very limited mix-up. Massively plus, so your opponent can't do anything. So it's like a nice sense of security. Oof, no fear. I love that Numan follows... I've got this theory about Steve's Sonic Fang, where because it's -12 and borderline homing, and it knocks down, and it just does everything. It's like a do-everything move. You need to use it like Kazuya players use down forward 2. Like every now and then you toss it out in neutral. That was me when I was playing Steve, a lot of 2-1 on whiffs. Yeah, dude, it's too good. Like I'm too used to it, and it fucks me because sometimes they whiff a generic low. Like my Sonic Fang whiff punishment specifically is worse in this game. Lovely. Ooh. Good on Knee for blocking that. Oh, that might be dead. Oh, Numan! No need to do... Oh, okay. He dropped the... He's me. He does the hard bit, drops the easy bit. That is an ambiguous wall combo situation. This right here, you need to have this one in your pocket. And what he should have done is peekaboo back 1-1-2-1 string. This would have been his most reliable. But because of this range, he goes for a micro step and he fucks it. He could have gone Sonic Fang as well. Yeah, 2-1's too good, man. It's too good. Nice duck. It's awkward trying to duck Steve back 1-2 in this game because Swindler. Like you can fuzzy duck, you get low reward, but that's what you need to do. But it's awkward trying to like kill Steve for back 1-2. You really gotta know. And you can react to it, but it's scary because you want to duck because you know Swindler's coming or instant flicker while standing 1-2. Ooh, what is this? Dude, this guy, he just does what works in the moment, and like Knee wasn't ready to kill him for it. He could have killed him for it. That wouldn't have been a punish though, I don't think. 1-1-2, 1-1-2. How does this work? I don't think this is legit. I think it's just a very limited situation for Nee because he's so far off axis. Curious. He held back expecting Numan to do... Oh, dead. Held back expecting Numan to do like a mid-check or something. Numan reading that immediately. Man, he's so clean with his execution. Doing flicker 2 on hit and forward forward 2 is not the easiest thing to do reliably. I love it! I love it! I love it! It's not just a low to use at the wall. And Numan knows it. Oh shit! Dude, look at his fucking movement, man. It's so scary. He sees that Nee has an opportunity to get off of the wall. And he's like, nah, stay on the wall, bitch. And Nee making the smart move to mash out. God damn, dude. These guys are crackheads. These guys are crackheads. Nee is really coming to his own in this game. It's actually a dumb thing to say. He came into his own in like every second game. But still, that's dead as hell. I wouldn't have gone for that. Maybe the peekaboo up with 2 will catch him anyway. I haven't even labbed that. I need to lab that. There's instances where you do 2-1 into wall combo and they're low slumped so you don't get the Gatling, but peekaboo upward 2 might still hit. Maybe that's a reliable option. I think peekaboo 1-2-1 is the way to go, usually. Lovely, lovely. Look at this. This is just like textbook game state reading 101. Steve back one's not going to track Bryan if he steps into the background in this situation. So Numan immediately goes right back to. Immediately, he's like, oh yeah, and he's going to step off the wall. Yeah, this right here, this is really well played. How does Numan even get into an advantage position here? Oh, he just fucking bullies his way in. I'm curious to know what Numan's going to mix up that option with after wiring 2. But I think that was a situational use of up back 2. I think he saw the wall was there. A very safe option for Bryan. But I think step duck is still really powerful there for Bryan. So or for any player. So I'm curious to know how Numan's going to beat that if Nee presents it. Dude, this fucking pressure sequence, man. What the hell? It's just legit life. No grey health. No grey health. He's half health already. Oh, wow. Catching Nee getting buttonsy. Oh, goddamn. Okay. I figured it out. Just don't go back too often. Lovely. This guy said lovely in Korean, bro. Have you seen this? I won't say spoilers. No, dude. This is a fresh watch for me. Have you seen it? I know the outcome because it got spoiled for me, but I only know this match. I literally didn't even know they were doing extra matches. I love Numan presenting the immediate side step back too. I think that's really cool. Like, he presents punishable options. Here's an important thing for you Steve motherfuckers. You are safe all the time, right? And fighting games are an RPG. It's all about mitigation. It's all about percentages. How likely is it that the opponent is going to do X option? How likely is it that I'm going to do Y response? When you're playing Steve, this risk reward and these percentages are really skewed because if you play at pace, which Numan does, you're throwing out a plethora of safe options. Safe options. So you see Numan goes for a back 2 here. I'm going to see if I can do this without fucking exploding the stream. That's all Nee gets. That shit's minus 13. Now, he could have gotten... I don't think Bryan can actually get much at minus 13. But he's got up forward 2, right? He's got a big damage option to beat this. But when you're playing at this fucking pace, dude, on a character that's this safe, this is what people mean when they talk about Steve being safe, because I feel like a lot of newer players struggle with this. They're trying to play Steve. They've got no normal hit I-15 launcher that's easy to input. It's just peekaboo down forward 2. That's your easy normal hit launcher. That's relatively fast, which is still a motion input. It's forward 3 plus 4, down forward 2, which is hard to do in the moment. You can't just toss it out like a Dragonov. Numan playing at this pace lets him get away with only eating small punishes or no punishes at all. Which is like, I wish I could play with this much confidence this quickly. Look at that! Dude, this guy's done this like 3 times now. In the neutral. Catches knee just holding back because he knows that Korean backdashing constantly, you're potentially going to get hit by something. Steves often always spam the safe stuff, for real. But you need to, like, occasionally toss in the unsafe stuff, right? That doesn't just mean stomp at the wall. That means stomp in neutral. That means back 2 in neutral. That means, like, toss in the things that will give you high reward when the game state allows for it. Where it's like, okay, if I do back 2 here, my opponent's probably not going to be ready for it, so they're only going to I-10 me. And even if they get a proper punish, it's just a 13 frame, and I've got enough health to make this gambit. Oh, shit! Numan! Just, he gets hit, he goes for it. What? Oh, what is this combo? I've never seen this route before. This is definitely not optimal, but it's cool. Peekaboo down forward 1-1, instant while standing 1. God damn, dude. This guy's labbed. This guy is fucking labbed, dude. That's such a good, like, for the pace Numan is playing at, this is another important thing that Numan has that other players don't have, like other Steve players, is combos that are easy to do under stress. No one has labbed, like, peekaboo counter hit, peekaboo 2 counter hit, into down forward 1-1, into instant while standing 1. Now, that instant while standing 1 is probably pretty technical. It's probably not the, like, largest link on the planet. But what's really fascinating is Numan goes for this in a situation where it's very likely that peekaboo 2 might not counter hit. Very likely. He might just get the Sabaki. So this is such a good backup. Gets to do this, and the hard part is only on the 3rd hit. That's, dude. The mirror between Low-High and Numan was too close for comfort. Don't spoil anything. I'm excited to watch it. The Numan glazing might be able to compete with Jimmy J glazing at Hangman Kid. You might be onto something, BPG. You might be onto something. My thoughts on Numan are deep, strong. They're not sexual, but they could be misconstrued as such. Actually, you just need to crouch and release. No, I know what you're saying, Pika. All I'm getting at, and you're a fucking goat for even knowing that, for one. All I'm getting at is Numan's got a combo here where there is an execution check. Now, it might be super lenient. I don't actually know, so feel free to interject. Numan's going for a combo here that 99.9% of Steve players aren't going for. And the reason that he's going for it is he's using a move that's got 2 potential hitting states. Or 3, right? 4. You've got block state, right? Which is neutral and block, which is a very layered peekaboo situation. You've got on hit, which I don't know the exact frames. I'm guessing it's like +5. You've got on Sabaki, which the follow-up link for, even though there is a delay, so you've got time to watch it Sabaki, is very tight. And then you've got counter hit. And when it hits on counter hit, are you always ready to get your duck 1 out in time? Now, a lot of players might go for while standing 1 off the bat. I think what Numan went for here suits the pace at which he plays. He goes for down forward 1-1. I think that's really cool. Really cool. People talk about, like, expression in Tekken. This is what it is. It's stuff like this. Like, yeah, I play fast. I need a combo that I can use in the moment with no issues. Yeah, but Tony, so you could use duck 1. Absolutely. You absolutely could use duck 1. What I'm getting at specifically is Numan is using a combo route where he's got time to stay in control. Because duck 1 is slow. You can drop your peekaboo counter hit 2 into duck 1 if you're under stress. This is something that happens. I've seen it happen. I've seen other high-level Steve players drop it. And it's not hard. But when you're under stress and you hit a random counter hit, especially a move that's got as many properties as Peekaboo 2, one way to think about it is how many times, Tony Pepperoni, have you hit up back 2 and fucked up the follow-up? How many times have you done a jab after the fact? Because you're already thinking, I'm going to do back 1. You're already thinking, I'm going to do 1-2-1. How many times have you done this? Hangman Kid, exactly, Numan, just like me, when I start my accidental counter hits with one jab, because it allows me to be consistent in high pressure situations. Exactly. I went up to fucking Ulsan after BAM. Oh, during BAM. I went up to Ulsan during BAM, Battle Arena Melbourne. It's Australia's national tournament, or our international tournament, and we tend to get a lot of international representation because we're right next to Asia. So this last event, we had Rangchu, we had Ulsan, Ni, Watanabe, the lot, right? I went up to Ulsan and I'm like, hey, Ulsan, why is it that when you do X Kazumi combo, you don't do this particular route? And the route I was talking about was launch into delayed hop kick into continue, right? It's a very powerful front loaded short carry route. So if you want to do a lot of damage with a short carry combo, you would do that route. And I stapled it. It was one of my staples. I loved doing it. It felt really good. And he just turns to me and he goes, oh, because I don't want to drop it in tournament. That's not to say he would drop it. He's good enough to not drop it. He does very hard combos. Even in Tekken 7, he would do some really difficult dash jab combos on Kazumi that were like borderline frame perfect if you're doing them optimally, which he was. Speaking of which, I'm literally about to tag you in something, Paltry. Give me a bit. Do it, because I've got browser streaming right now, so I'll actually be able to show it on the stream. It's taken me so long to figure this shit out. But you're absolutely right, Hangman. Absolutely right.
구간이 좀 어려워요. 호미기로 빠져나오고.
How do you get out of this? Okay, he gets out of it. I always fuck up getting out of that.
막히고 리삼.
A question for the chat. I know we've got Pika and Hangman in the chat right now. So one of you is going to know. If Bryan hits his homing mid-mid, what is the recourse? How do you get out of it? Because I've seen so many different things about how you get out of it. One person was saying that you do a tech roll to the right with a specific rhythm while you're on the floor. And I can't get it consistent at all. That peekaboo down forward 1-1 feels weird, but I get what you mean. Yeah, so Tony, this is a really big thing about Steve in Microcosm. Yagami, welcome to the chat. Tech roll right. It is tech right. I know it's tech right, but I feel like it's like an unbufferable thing or something, because I'll spam it and still get hit sometimes. So I don't know if I'm fucking it up. But then you get put into taunt setups. Yeah, real. Tech right, stay down. So Tony Pepperoni, peekaboo down forward 1-1 feels weird, but I get what you mean. Here's the thing about Steve in general. This is like an overestimated aspect of Steve's difficulty. People talk about his execution, right? What they don't talk about is the fact that his execution is always backloaded, not front-loaded. So what I mean by that is, if you're playing Bryan, for example, or Kazuya, or Mishima, Reina, we've got Yagami in the chat, playing Reina, the vast majority of your execution is front-loaded, which means that you make a decision, you want to press a button, you have to do forward, neutral, down, down, forward, 2. You have to do that to get your electric out. Or forward, neutral, down, down, forward, hell sweep. Whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I'm going to sleep later, y'all. BPG, catch you later. Love you, dude. With Steve, his execution 99.9% of the time is backloaded. And what I mean by that is he presses back 1 and then he does the hard shit. He presses down forward 2 and then he does the hard shit, which is fan-fucking-tastic. That's what you want. If you're going to have a high execution character, you want your execution to be determined by your own timing and not by the timing of your opponent. Because how many times have you tried to play a character like Bryan and you go to do a hatchet kick and you get counter hit, and the only reason you got counter hit is because you fucked up the timing? Like, in your head, you already knew when you wanted to press hatchet kick. You went to press hatchet kick and you got counter hit during the QCB. Like, that's what is really cool about Numan's combo here. And I'm going way too in-depth about just a fucking basic combo. But it's like, he's playing at such pace that it's very likely for him to drop the duck 1. He's not gonna drop the duck one because he's a very good player. He's confident in his ability, but instead of just being confident in his ability, he's got a backup. He's got redundancies. I assert dominance and get hit by the Bryan homing into heat for full damage and make the comeback on him. Real. That's my rationale about why Heihachi's Warrior Instinct stance is balanced, because they pop Warrior Instinct and then I kill them. Because they're fucking trying to do Warrior Instinct shit instead of playing Tekken 8.
밖을 13이구나 확인.
Nice jab on approach.
Hey.
Oh, here's another thing. Lionheart situations. I'm sorry to keep pausing, lads. You guys want to watch this fucking game, but I'm just stoked. +8. Steve is +8. He's got an I-14 homing mid that you can't parry or rage out. You might be able to parry it, but you can't rage out it. You need like a really fast parry. He's got Lionheart 1+2 as a guard break. So even though the stance is relatively limited in terms of move count, you've only got 3 options really. That branches like crazy because duck 1, like duck into while standing 1, sorry, and sway 1 will both beat immediate timing parries. They'll both beat them. Numan, knowing this, dings him. Fucking dings him. There's layers to that stance. There's fucking layers to it, and people don't acknowledge it. You can use like left weave 1 as a mid. It's like really fucking good. Nice combo. Oh, yep, into Oki. Ah, lovely. Okay, he's assuming that Knee is going for the intelligent option there. Knee playing it super safe.
말라는 의미의 소니팡이었어요. 아, 1, 2, 3, 4. 골반 띄워주고 이렇게 질렀고.
Let it rip! Oh, dude! He's not ready! Knee is not ready for this kind of fucking swinging. It's Steve.
골반 띄워주고 이렇게 질렀고.
That's gonna beat him doing a jab.
2, 3가 안 나갔나?
Potentially. He did it really fast. I have a feeling if Knee jabbed, he might have still beaten him. Bro. Commentator got my reaction. Yeah, that dude, yes, dude. Joe! Real as fuck. He did it again. Dude, he did it again. It's a good option after Hatchet. Bryan's good at fighting Peekaboo too, because he's obviously got an elbow poke, but elbow poke aside, Bryan's a slow character, so he's taking into account jabs, down forward 1, sidestep, hatchet, all at the same time. Lee 3 is like, was that Lee 3? Is this guy Lee 3? Holy shit, I've never seen him. Handsome lad. That's cool. That's some lore there that I didn't know. Lee 3's banger. If you guys don't know Lee 3, Korean legend. Absolute legend. Yeah, unless I'm racist. Real. Hey, look, Lee 3 just sat back down. Nah, let's go Chanel. Oh! Another thing that Steve players don't use enough, myself included, is Flash Duck Sonic Fang in Heat. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. Look at that. The coverage, it's plus frames, you're safe. You need to treat it like a safe back too. You need to treat it like a safe back too. Lads, I apologize. I am about to fucking piss myself. I need to pee real fucking bad. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Wait, does this work? This doesn't work. I'll be right back. I'll be 2 seconds. Oh, dude. You know when you piss and you're like, fuck, this is so good? Dude. Ah, pissing. It's fucking good, dude. Jesus, what am I talking about? Okay. Numan getting him so excited he needs to pee. Real, dude. Wow, we have a BRB screen now. I've had it this whole time and I just never use it because I've never had opportunities to use it because I never piss. I'm part of the tradition that believes in not pissing unless it's essential. Oh, dude! God! Fuck! 1 second, Numan. I'm fucking drunk, dude. Jesus Christ. He did a jab! Knee is, this, Have you ever thought that? Have you ever thought this thought? Everyone's thought this thought. Bro, I did a fucking jab. Do you have to do that? That's what happened. That's what Knee's thinking. Bro, I did a fucking jab. Leave me alone. Why are you counter hitting my follow-up? I love that Numan is a fucking Peekaboo 2 addict, dude. That move's cracked. He is so fucking good at landing this in neutral, dude. People tell me I'm insane when I try this. And it's usually because I whiff, but like... Hangman, can you do a fucking Google Doc about this shit? About like respect in neutral? And like use Numan as an example, because it's one thing to get hit by a fucking Kazuya Hell Sweep in neutral. It's completely different to be a player of Knee's caliber and eat Stomp this consistently in neutral. And this is just Numan fucking dinging it on the head, going, yep. He's gonna backdash, stand still. He's gonna block. He's just gonna block in neutral. He makes Steve look like a fucking Mishima. Look at this. Dude, that's not easy to do reliably. Oh, mashing out. Oh, dude, he's crazy. Lily would have stepped that. Nice punish. Oh, Knee eating Sway 1. Crazy. Sway 1's never really meant to hit. Unless it's a call out on a high, it's not really meant to hit. It's there for chip and a good situation. Knee getting hit by it. It's kind of crazy. Oh! Alright, Numan not ready for that. Ooh, what? What happened there? How did he get this parry? What was it off of? Okay, classic. Right, it's a classic. We're good. Knee going for down forward 1. He's trying to do an option that's going to step. Catch stepping. I think Numan would have been able to step down forward 2 there. That's just really good awareness for that parry setup. It's like, yeah, the wall's to one side. Down forward 2 is going to track one way. Down forward 1 is going to track the other. I'm going to try and parry the down forward 1. He's going to lose to jabs. He's going to lose to literally any regular Bryan shit. Could he catches the down forward 1. Crazy. Oof, but Knee. Great combo. As he's getting out of this. Yeah, QCF1's tracking's too iffy, man. You can't use it against people who are trying to sidewalk off of the wall. They're trying to sidestep to the left, I believe. You're going to catch them, but sidewalking it can get iffy. Even if you're trying to realign, if they're in a full walk, it's a bit difficult to land. Oh, Bryan. Oh, nice. Very fucking nice. Knee hasn't presented Hatchet a whole lot. When he does present it, it hits. It's just Knee thing. Alright, Knee on the board. Knee on the board. Step low parry, very strong against Steve round start if he's trying to mash. Oof, duh. Taking advantage of the fact that Bryan is generally pretty slow, he has to opt for a jab, and Numan's already presented instant wall standing 1-2 off of a bunch of similar situations, off of back 1, off of QCF1. So Knee going for something a little bit slower. I don't even know what he went for. He went for it too late for me to tell. Very nice combo. Yep, it's perfect. That's just like a perfectly clean combo. No risk. No risk. Yep. He went for 2-2. The reason he went for 4-2-2 here instead of the regular combo is he's screwed with 2-2. And because he did jab and it peeled off, it wasn't actually bad for him to go for 2-1 into Gatling. But instead, because 2-1 into Gatling wasn't going to kill, he He went for forward 2, which is much better Oki. You just gotta eat this on wake up. So you have to guess. There's no other option. Despite Oki. Very good option. Sometimes you just let it rip. This is perfect. This is perfect. It's the first to 7. Sometimes you just let the option rip. There's no whiff punish. Nothing. Nee might not have even made a mistake. He might have just been in the middle of a backdash cancel. At minus 13, it is what it is. Why not? Let it rip every now and then. He's now let Nee know that if he goes into Lionheart, he's not necessarily just going to respect whiffs. That's not necessarily all he's looking for. He's looking for counter hits, he's looking for movement. I don't think... Oh! Ah, unlucky. Don't do left move 1-1. Is that what he went for? I'm drunk. I can't even remember. It's been like half a second. Nah, it doesn't work. Woo! Micro delay timing Sonic Bang. This is amazing, man. Oh, Nee, he's a fucking sniper. Unlucky though. I think he went for dash back 2. Hard to do on Bryan. Amazing, amazing. Great awareness. Rather than going for while standing 1, he went for the option that's going to be way higher reward while also being easier to do. Oh, that's just... Oh! He's got a chance! Unlikely though. This is a really fucking hard comeback. Yeah. Nice. Already presented QCF1, went for the stomp, got fucked. It is what it is. Whoa. This right here. I'm pausing so often, dude. I apologize to everybody. Look at this spacing. You can't do shit as the Bryan though. You go for any kind of slow counter hit option, you get sidewalk.
돼지 있고 그래요. 토끼가 의외로 많이 먹. 토끼가 3인가 그래요. 전 세계에서 많이 먹는 거. 토끼 고기.
Numan getting overzealous with the down by 3-2s.
소고기. 돼지 있고 그래요. 토끼가 의외로 많이
Orbital's just not a bad option here. You ate the down forward 1. Numan has to go for like an immediate timing QCF1 as his mix. It's gonna get floated, so he's not gonna take a ton of damage. Like the risk reward for Bryan here, really good. It's probably going to take like 30 to 40 damage max, not a ton. And look at what he gets in return. 80, 90 damage. God damn. Ah! Not ready for the unsafe shit. Nee! Seasoned veteran of the game. God damn.
Hello everyone.
Got the John in the background. Buff King. No Buff King.
No Buff.
Buff King.
No.
Buff him. King's fucking weak as shit, dude. Shit character.
Weak, I think. Nerf Lisa.
Nerf Elisa. Real. Get fucked, Chanel. This man's onto something.
SOOP. SOOP.
Soup is the F?
Yeah.
Can you get a link?
Link.
Oh, Incinerator. It's a crazy string. Oh! Nee, don't get overzealous, dude. It's fucking T8 Steve. He's still got that muscle memory for every other Steve that's ever existed. Time immemorial. No backswings. If you want to backswing with Steve, you're doing peekaboo fucking back 2. And who the fuck is doing that?
아니 소다면 오고 있다고?
Nice to continue the string, but Numan ready with the back 2. Oh! God damn, there it is. I asked about it earlier, how Nee is going to deal with up back 2, because Numan's so good at placing it. But step duck is still really powerful against Steve, even with up back 2, because it is still high and it's quite slow. But Numan finding the advantage state. Oh, look at that. That's dead. That's hella dead. Goes to the easy option. Good. Good. Oh! I need to use these back 2s, dude.
만약에 이제
It doesn't look like a lot of damage
찍힌데
relative to a full launch,
데미지
but
나오는
for Steve,
데미지가 많이 나오는 잡기가 있고
baby,
잡잖아요. 이게 이제 왼잡 오른잡이 있는데
no cancel
상황에
needed.
따라 봐야 돼요.
He caught it
만약에
early in its
이제
activation, like
찍힌데
early in the armor frames.
그냥 데미지 나오는 잡기
That's
데미지가 많이
good to know. That's really good to know. Something for you guys to lab at home is whether or not you can get away with your down forward 1 into duck after common frame situations in certain matchups. Now, this is like a lot to deal with, but in this particular instance, Bryan's power crush is quite slow. His high power crush. Numan, knowing this, goes for down forward 1. He's got time. He's fine. He's chilling.
나오는 잡기가
Down
있고
back.
콤보가 된 이제 벽광시키는 잡기가
Look at
있어요.
this reward.
그래서 상황 보고 풀어야 돼.
Oh, he
지금
goes for
여기
spite Oki.
조금
Amazing.
한 번은 그냥
Fucking amazing.
버리고 벽광
It
푸는
pays
잡기
off
하고
big time.
그렇게 됩니다. 아 조심해야 돼. 지금 제가 그러죠. 스티브가
Big damage.
뭐 그래요. 사람들이 무르병도 마찬가지고 지금 막 그렇게 못 쓸만한 캐릭터는 없어요. 근데 이제 그 나라마다
Nice
어떤
jab
캐릭터를
check.
선호하는 게 있잖아.
Lionheart
아니,
1
똥개는
after back
아닌데
1 2 on block is
징징거려도
not
되는 정도지. 똥개는
frame
아니에요.
tight.
똥개는 아니야.
It's just a very good coverage
징징거려도
option. It's going to
된다,
beat
그 정도?
mids. It's going to beat most
5대1.
options, but it's going to lose the jab. I would have liked to see knee commit to 1-2-4, but 1-2 is great because he gets like, I'm guessing he gets mega plus on Bryan.
카운터 계속 나.
I think for most characters, if they do 1-2, they're like plus 8,
파키스탄은
which on Bryan is
뮤직비는
great.
계속 안 해요.
Fucking great. Usually you're less plus if you commit to your full punish or your full counter hit or whatever.
뭐 프롬신 유저가 있긴 있겠죠. 있긴
Lovely.
있을 텐데 굳이
Yep.
대회 나가서
Would have done the
리스크 있는
exact
캐릭터는
same
필요가 없어요.
combo. Maybe not that. Oh! Yep! Let them know that you're not just using this shit.
죽었다.
Oh! I love the confidence, dude. What a fucking Chad combo. Why not? Look at the health.
굳이 대회 나가서 리스크 있는 캐릭터
Bryan, even if he goes for up forward 2, is not going to be enough to kill.
죽었다.
Fantastic. 5-1. Oh, fuck. He's confident.
나락을 안 쓸 수가
He's
없잖아.
confident. He's teabagging.
그러니까 제가 이번에 파키스탄 대회하면서
Unlucky.
누만을 잡았어야 되는데
That's an
아,
uncharacteristic
그때
drop.
픽하려고 그래가지고 그게 좀 알리사로 잡았어야
Low
되는데
Q bait. Thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, Numan! What? There's no universe where this doesn't hit. Like, rage arts have barely been on the table. This is fantastic. I need to fucking steal this. When you're fighting against someone like Nee who knows the frame data, who knows that flicker 2 is quite minus. Dick move with the teabag, real dude.
잡히나가 괜찮은데
But he's
콤보
Numan, he's
데미지가
allowed to
약해서
do it. Lovely, lovely.
괜찮습니다. 콤보
Fucking
데미지가
lovely.
그렇지.
Turning the volume up a little bit. I don't know how that's going to affect the stream, but do apologize. Ignore that. Just checking the volume.
지금은 이기는 것도 중요하지만 붙어봐서 어떻게 플레이를
Hope you're doing well, low
하는지
Q
어떤
bait.
스타일인지
What is
좀
this set?
익혀야죠. 그러니까 지금은 이기는 건
Some context. Some context. Man like low Q bait. Low Q bait's legit, dude. I fucking love this guy. So Korea and Pakistan, they did their exhibition tournament over the weekend. After the tournament, they actually ended up doing a bunch of extra exhibition matches, which is fucking sick. This is what I was hoping for, and I didn't even know they were going to do it. So this is Numan versus Nee, first to 7. Numan being the MVP of the whole tournament. Nee popping off harder than he has in a long time. I don't know if you saw day 1 of the Korea versus Pakistan exhibition weekend, but Nee went ham against Arslan, showcased every possible thing that you might want to know about Bryan in a single set. So if you haven't watched it, check it out. I'm tempted to make this VOD into a YouTube video. So for those of you who are watching and are in the comments, I'm going to have a link to it in the description. I'm quite drunk, so I'm struggling to not slur my words right now. Slur my words. He has a set with low-high Steve Mirror 2. Yep. And I'm fucking excited for that.
둘째고 빨리
We're gonna watch that next stream, I
스타일을 좀
reckon.
몸에 담아둬야 돼요. 그게 중요한 겁니다.
Lovely combo. I love this route. This route's really fun to do. It's not reliable, but it is fucking cool.
팽이 지금 절대 나쁘지
Nice.
않거든요. 근데 무르병은 아직 본인이 팽에
True
대해서
Steve main,
조금
getting that. Dash Sonic Fang would have been better.
5대1
That's alright. That works.
스티브
Lovely. Lovely.
7점.
Kept it simple. Knew that if he's going for flicker 1-1-2, he's immediately going for Gatling.
저게
You can go for back one
브라이언이니까 약간
Gatling, but he
저렇게
kept
하는
it
것도
safe because of the life situation.
있어요. 팽은 못생겼다고? 야 팽이 잘생겼지 그럼 뭐 얼마큼 더 잘생겨야 돼?
Oh, this pace, dude.
팽이면 잘생겼지.
Oh,
잘하는
knee!
거야.
Woo! This is a
팽은
fucking call out
못생겼다고.
and a
팽이
half, dude.
잘생겼지 그럼 뭐 얼마큼 더
Backdash,
잘생겨야 돼?
backdash, backdash, sidewalk.
팽이면 잘생겼지.
He didn't even backdash, he just held back. God damn. There's no wall situation in play, it's already been spent. Knee going for a really good combo there.
와, 끝까지
Lovely.
넘어가.
Mashing out because he can. He's got the health.
샤넬 형님 눈 너무 낮은 거 아닙니까? 내가 와이프한테 맨날 TV에서
How do you deal with someone SS121 after first one? Are you meaning like you do a jab on block into 121? Is that what you mean? Because in the vast majority of situations, your opponent's not going to be able to step that. But what I would be considering, if it's a frequent occurrence, is just using 1-2 or just using 1. It can be, it can feel very rewarding using 1-2-1 on Steve because it's so much damage. Kazuya SS my first 1, then does electric. Oh, okay. In that instance, if the Kazuya is sidestepping your first 1 and intercepting your 2 with an electric, that's not the Kazuya player being necessarily, that's not him necessarily reacting to you. That's a call out. First 1 of 1-2-1. Yeah. That's a call out. So what your opponent is doing there, we had Hangman in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here. But this is something that we would call a, let me remember. It's not a hesitation timing. I think it's a first check timing. The idea behind it, and I could be wrong, but the idea behind it is you've got multiple different types of timing. You've got immediate timing, which is when your opponent mashes back as soon as you press a button. So you do down forward 1 on block, they press jab. That's immediate timing. Hesitation timing is when they're not sure what you're going to do next, so they wait like half a second and then they press something. That's a hesitation timing. And then you've got a first check timing, which is a bit risky to use. The way that Hangman put it is it's mathematically, it's riskier than doing an immediate timing or a hesitation timing. But the idea with a first check timing is that you're inputting a series of buttons to beat someone doing a hesitation timing. So for instance, doing a string that's got 2 hits and the first hit is linear, your opponent might go for, after a down forward 1 or a jab, sidestep launch immediately. It's a call out. So if your opponent is doing this, and this call out's dangerous because, like in Kazuya's case, it's extra dangerous because his electric is so fast. He might even catch you doing jab into jab, right? You yourself have a few different options. Either you do jab into nothing, jab into duck, or jab into block. Those are like your main options to beat your opponent doing sidestep electric. Or you hold back for a smidge. So you hold your back button before you press back 1 for like a fraction of a second, like nothing at all, and then you press back 1. Now this is a call out on your part because this is your first check timing. You yourself are trying to beat a hesitation timing. Kazuya doing an immediate sidestep electric is a way to beat a hesitation timing. But because you initiated, you'd say you had plus frames, or you did a jab on block, or whatever. you're going to beat him for doing that. The reason why this is risky, though, especially into Kazuya, is if the Kazuya fucks up his execution, you're going to die for doing this. Because he's going to do a wave dash into Wind God Fist. He's going to go under your back one. So if you're trying to call out the electric yourself, you need to be ducking. If you want to call it out, duck while standing 1-2. Be content with the fact that you only get 30 damage, because Steve still gets way better damage for an I-11 than your standard character. That's probably how I'd put it.
이상한 애들 저 충전하고 있네. 이상한 애들 막 TV에 나오면 좋아하길래 야 너는 왜 자꾸 저런 애들 좋아하냐니까.
Using back one at the wall, you have to use it sometimes.
그러니까
It's
오빠
actually really
만나는 거
good.
아니야? 내가
Still 13 frames. Still a counter hit launcher. Alright, thanks. Yeah, no problem, dude. Just jab and duck or block. Exactly, dude. If you're not confident, block. They're going to be +5, but they're going to push you to full screen. If they try to go for forward 2, and they do it immediately, they're going to whiff to up back 3. Steve's actually really good when a Mishima player is at +5 after electric. Especially in this game, surprisingly. You wouldn't think it, but given he's got up back 3 now, he's actually able to neutralize a lot more threat. So keep that in mind.
잘했다. 이거 되게 잘했다.
Oh, knee. Going for optimal. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
드디어 1승 땄습니다. 5대2. 콜이 어서와 고마워.
Bryan being able to use taunt to set up a screw is crazy.
야, 빵.
Here, this right here, this is a quick lesson for those of you wanting to use guard break or feeling disempowered because you use guard break and it gets ducked and punished. And I'm not saying to do this all the time, but Numan's up 5-2 in a first to 7. It's the start of a round, start of a new set. Perfect time to let it rip, because even if Bryan, a character with really good combo damage, launches you, he's going to take you down to maybe 45%. You've still got plenty of health to mount a comeback. And you've presented the option. That's what's important. I see a lot of Steve players who don't even present guard break. And they feel like they're in a rut. They might get really good at playing the Lionheart 1 situation on block, which is good. And on hit, obviously, you can heat dash into more damage, or you get your like +4 or whatever. Numan is playing the game state really well here, because he's up, he's confident. Fuck it, we guard break, round start, who gives a shit? And even if it fails, now Ni is more wary of guard break. It's more active in the back of his head. So keep that in mind.
야, 빵. 헤이로 스티브 나쁘지 않아. 지금 헤이가 너무 좋아, 솔직히. 지금 헤이 너무 좋아요, 너무 좋아. 헤이 엄청 좋아, 지금.
Okay.
제가 봤을 때 캠 좀
Small
줄일 것
Tekken.
같은데, 캠 너무
Whatever that means. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is a fucking call out and a half, dude. And it's really strong. Shout out Dante. This is this is the kind of flow. So one interesting fact about back 1 into duck forward 2 is, for whatever reason, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty certain this is the truth. Back 1 on block, duck forward 2 is 1 frame faster than it really should be, for whatever reason. It's not going to frame trap much, but it's going to frame trap a lot. So if your opponent jabs or down forward 1s, they're going to beat you. If you're a character like Bryan, who's naturally quite slow, you got to be real fucking careful. And Numan, this whole round, if we go back a little bit.
너무 좋아. 헤이 엄청 좋아.
Well, Numan and Ni, right? They're playing this back and forth scrap. Jab into fast mid, fast mid, fast mid. It's just fast options. Ni presents the, is it back 4? Bryan back 4? I could be wrong. He presents the knee. That's like the slowest option that's happened in 30 seconds of this round. Also, Juicy, thanks for the follow, man. I'm stoked that I was able to pronounce that correctly. I'm almost certain that I got that right. If I didn't, feel free to flame me, and I don't know, make a your mum joke or some shit, and I'll take it to heart. I really will. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. This round, it's been nothing but a litany of small pokes, fast Tekken, feeling each other out. Nothing crazy. Knee, feeling the speed at which this is all happening, and this is my interpretation of the situation, blocks the back one, and he's thinking, well, Numan's just playing small options. We've been playing small options for a while. Back one's blocked. Maybe it's my chance to do something big. Look what happens. Bang. Oh, dude. Numan's fucking trigger finger.
킴 박사 형이 저한테 오늘 나 가도 돼.
Super precise.
아, 형
Super
오늘
precise.
프로만
Oh!
와가지고요.
Lovely.
이런
Sidestep
알았어요.
QCB1. Catches Numan trying to
아니 아까
press.
무릎 형이 밥 먹는데 나한테 야 소담 형한테 뭐 문자 와서 톡 왔어 이러는 거야 지금.
This is what
소담 형이
you have to look out for.
아니 아까
This
무릎
is
형이
the
밥 먹는데
other
나한테
option.
야 소담
Back one
형한테
into flicker one. Now Numan hit the back one, so he's like super plus. He could go for flicker two if he wanted, but in the moment it's a lot more reliable to go for your flicker jab. In terms of like physicality, you want to go for the thing that's fast and easy to access. You're not often thinking about flicker two because back one's either going to hit or it's going to get blocked. If it gets blocked, you're not going to be able to run flicker one. But flicker one is the way that you enforce your plus frames if your back one is on block. Not plus frames, but it's the way that you
문자 와서 톡
make the situation difficult for the opponent because they have to jab to intercept you.
왔어 이러는 거야 지금.
I noticed Numan does down 2-1, duck forward 2. He did it a few times in the matches. It's a really good flowchart. Because if you think about it, if you do down 2-1-2, you're getting blown up if the opponent ducks, right? The opponent feels very empowered to duck because of down 2-1-2's threat. And so you get mental frames. So you go for down 2-1, into duck, into forward 2, counter hit. If they do anything delayed, they're going to get killed for it. It's a little bit difficult to set up because you're kind of relying on your opponent to have a decent knowledge bank about how Steve operates. But it is a really viable meta strategy, and it's really good to enforce from time to time because a lot of Steve players, especially intermediates, they'll get put into tunnel vision where they do down 2-1 or down 2-1-2. Those are their two options, and that's it. You need to be able to play off of the mental advantage that you get off of down 2-1 because down 2-1 duck forward 2 on block is also plus. It's not conventional plus. You need to have good execution to make it plus, but it is plus. You can go for while standing 1, and if your execution's tight, even if your opponent inputs a fast move, you're still going to be able to while standing 1-2 counter hit confirm for like 30 damage. I'm sorry if I'm slurring my speech. The wine is getting to me.
오라고 그러니까 나 지금 가도 되냐길래 무릎
Yeah,
형
down
그래서
2-1
오라고 했어.
into duck
아니야,
forward 2
대답
is a
안
very
했대.
viable strategy because it's going to catch the person who hesitates because they flash duck and then tried to button. They're going to get counter hit. Lovely.
파티 사람들이 그냥 좋다는 캐릭 안 몰려다니고 각자 선호하는 캐릭터 잡아서 최대한 장점 살리고 숙련을 시켜서
Nice
하는
heat
게
smash
너무 좋아
out.
보여.
Ooh,
정성스럽다
incinerator.
잘해달라고요.
Crazy move. Crazy move. Numan gets run.
땡큐.
Nice.
전해드렸을 겁니다.
This is also really important.
정성스럽다
Numan
잘해달라고요.
recognizing that the thing that Whiff has an extension. You've got time. When you get here, you have time. You have time to decide for yourself, am I going to commit to Lionheart 2? This is a problem I have, because I'll often just commit to the button that I want to press. You've got time to do something like this, if you want to.
전해드렸을 겁니다.
Oh! Fucking smooth from knee. Just jet off her. What did he beat?
전해드렸을 겁니다.
Lovely. It was, he didn't input it expecting necessarily Numan to whiff a throw, for example, or a jab or whatever. This is that first check timing I was talking about earlier. where Knee is already committed to doing sidestep jet upper.
전해드렸을 겁니다.
Yeah, really good at SS launch. Really good. I think he did visually notice, like he Twitch confirmed, but I don't suspect that
이거 파키언
his intention was anything but doing jet upper in that situation. I could be wrong. It's on the verge. Same like with the Kazuya that did to me, exactly what we were talking about earlier with sidestep
그
electric.
캐릭터가 약하다 생각하지 마십시오. 킹 좋습니다.
Bryan is another character that can do that. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Numan's presented down 2-1, duck 4-2. He's presented down 2-1 by itself.
킹 좋습니다.
He's put Knee in a compromised situation, right? He's just hit him with a flicker 2 into a down 1+2. It's taken a chunk off of his health bar. It's not necessarily a massive amount of damage, but they're playing at pace, right? They're playing fast.
좋아요.
Look at that. It's a bit cheesy. It's a bit cheesy, but it worked
이
out.
많은 명품이 있고
Knee went for the whiff
명품
punish,
중에
got
그
counter.
브랜드를 그냥 안 입는 것뿐이야. 난
Lovely.
샤넬 입는
This is
거
what I was
뿐이고,
hoping to see. A little bit more 1-2-4.
발렌시아가 좋아하는 발렌시아가 입는 거고. 하나일 뿐이에요.
I don't think that was a punish, but nice option. You knew that Numan wasn't going to go for the extension. I don't know why. He hasn't presented parry on the last hit, but I'm not too sure.
아 좋다.
Look at that. Dead. Keep it simple. Easy. Easy.
샤넬 큰일 났어.
왜요?
소담님
Just a close round. Knee's making a comeback here.
안 그래도 이거 들었어요. 저 온다고. 방송
Oh,
찍었던데.
man, Knee is so good at landing these QCB1s, dude. I know that people complain it's a toxic move, but Knee doesn't use it often, but he's probably got like a 70+% hit rate on counter hit with this move. He's obscenely good at hitting it on counter hit. Nice combo from Numan. Not the easiest situation to get a full conversion.
홍대에서 술 먹고 어제처럼 응원 잘 못했으니까 홍대 한 바퀴 돌기.
I also noticed people do backdash into QCF1. Are you meaning Steve? Let me know what you mean.
저번에 그뭐 옷겜 홍대에서 한번 돌았잖아요, 그 형.
Knee not ready. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Steve being unsafe is unorthodox.
6대2.
Like inherently, it's strange for Steve to be unsafe. Your opponent might not be ready.
제가
In this
어제
instance, we've got
저희
Knee
경기
who's not
끝나고
ready. So feel
한번
empowered.
회식하면서 밥 먹으면서 제가 그랬어요.
Yeah, Steve doing backdash QCF1. Yeah, well, the reason it's good is there's so many situations where like a block situation occurs, and Steve will be able to backdash and beat a jab by doing backdash QCF1. It's a really large hitbox. You can think of it the same way as like a demon paw. If you've ever fought someone who's quite hyperactive with their mashing, you've probably eaten rapid backdash into forward forward 2, or rapid backdash electric, or rapid backdash jet upper, or whatever. Steve QCF1 is fantastic for this because it's safe on block. It's a mid. It's got mega range. Tracks to one side. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
7선승입니다.
Alright, what happened here? I missed the start of this round because
제가
I'm
어제
intoxicated.
저희 경기 끝나고 회식하면서 밥 먹으면서 제가 그랬어요.
Okay.
7선승입니다.
So here we go. We're currently 2-6 in score. Knee hasn't really presented these extensions on Bryan strings, so Numan expectedly gets counter hit. That was like a guaranteed counter hit. Hangman, have you played against Ultima Poultry, the Steve player in OCE? If you can, get him to come to offlines. I'll shout you food. Haha. No. Is he active in any of the discords for Oceania? I'll hit him up. I'd love to play against another Steve.
어제
And I'd love to get him to offlines. If you guys aren't going to offlines, you guys are fucking stupid. And I hate you.
아니 개발려야 또 열심히 하지.
QCF1, Sway 1, good option.
졌으면
Good
또
meta strat.
하면서 또
No, that's the problem. That's Shinraz. Really?
커피 마시면서 또 유튜브 보고 봤을 거 아니야.
For some reason in my head, Shinraz was never a Steve player. Is this a T8 thing? Or did he have a Steve back in Tekken 7?
이패 옆에서 얌얌 먹고 있고. 너는 이패 가만히 있어야 내가 말한다.
Wait. Is Shinraz, aka Ultima, in any discords at all? Because how am I gonna find him? He was always a Steve main? Maybe I'm mistaken. Steve is his main, pretty sure. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I was keeping track of the Steve mains as much in T7 because I was a Kasumi player. Backpack, offline's only good part of Tekken. Real. Honest to God, I was fighting with a guy in Tekken Zaibatsu who lives near where Combo Breaker happens to go to Combo Breaker. Like, I was fighting him. I was like, dude, fuck you. Go to Combo Breaker. I'm so jealous. That's like the NA tournament I want to go to. Please, fucking God, go to Combo Breaker. If anyone is listening to this because I've made the stupid decision to upload it to YouTube, even though I'm drunk, if you're near Combo Breaker, go to Combo Breaker. I am in Australia. I've got no horse in this game, and I'm telling you, go to fucking Combo Breaker. You go to lounge and you talk to him in public. Oh, he hangs out in the lounge. I see. He's not Fent Ultima, is he? He's just Ultima, right? Food for thought. Go to Combo Breaker, please. They are open 24 hours for casuals. You can play friendly sets for 24 hours. Please do it. Please. Make me jealous. I want you to. Yagami, you streamed Naveed versus you, yeah? Yeah. That's not for me. That's for Yagami. No, Ultima is secret final boss in Tekken. Is he good? Is he like really good? VOD should be up. Thank you. I'll watch now. I apologize. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drunk. Man, and Numan's weave usage is really specific. He only uses it in instances where he feels like he needs to use it. Incinerator, down 4, yep. What's Combo Breaker? Where is it? So I believe it's in Atlanta. I could be wrong. Let me check. I just know that I've got a friend in Illinois who lives near it. And I don't know American geography or topology or any of the G's. It's in Schaumburg Convention Center, which is where? It's in Illinois. Okay, awesome. Combo Breaker is a international tournament that happens every year. This year it's happening in May 23rd to 25th, 2025 in the US. And it's set up like a boxing event. So the players actually fight in an arena, which is crazy. Yagami, you motherfucker. Sorry to call you motherfucker. I thought that would be funny because I'm streaming. Are you going to Combo Breaker at any point? Have you been to one? Because yeah, everything I see about Combo Breaker is it's like the ideal major. So you've got Evo, which is like the most prestigious major. And then you've got Combo Breaker, which is like an between your nation's majors and Evo. It is itself a super major. It's a huge tournament. But it's much more spectator friendly, player friendly than an event like Evo. Because Evo is so big and so many people enter, they've got all sorts of issues with trying to organize players, seeding, yada yada yada. You're in a room with like 4,000 other players. PS5s are overheating. Combo Breaker is much more experientially focused in terms of, one, it's got a really compelling theme. It's like you're in a boxing ring because they literally play in a boxing ring and players have walkouts. If you've ever seen a gif of FDX dancing, it's from Combo Breaker. And two, the general player experience is just fantastic. You get to play for 24 hours. I was speaking with a European Tekken player in Tekken Zaibatsu the other day, and he was saying Combo Breaker is his favorite tournament. He listed off a bunch of EU events that he loves, but he's like, nah, Combo Breaker is legit. That's the one. Maybe this year, if I'm lucky. Yagami, please, dude, please. I will donate to that fund if it exists. Set up a GoFundMe, dude. I know that you're really poor after winning 85K from EWC. I know you're struggling. Hit me up.
저는 약간 그게 있어요. 이제 지면 열 받죠. 졸라 열 받죠.
Alright, he's gambling with Lionheart too. That's fair. You do it sometimes.
내가
Oh,
이래서
hey!
잘하고
Knee, you crackhead.
1만 점 올리고 왔어. 중간에
Hangman. If you're in the chat, this is the other thing I want you to do a document on. No, the other example I want for what I was mentioning earlier. Yagami, earlier I was mentioning Steve hitting down back 3-2 in neutral. Specifically, Numan having a really high success rate hitting knee with down back 3-2 in neutral. Like dash block, down back 3-2. Catching knee hesitating. Catching knee doing backdash into nothing. Making really good reads on knee's hesitation timings, on his decision to not continue backdashing, right? Because I think a player like knee, and correct me if I'm wrong, I want to hear it from you two, given you're both very high level competitive players. Backdash, KBD, I am drunk, is susceptible to getting you hit. Sometimes you have to backdash into holdback. You have to, sometimes. Because you know that your opponent is looking to snipe you on that backdash timing, right? Numan snipes that backdash timing with stomp in neutral on Steve. Down back 3-2 in neutral on Steve, right? Knee snipes that timing with taunt. So this is like two really, really good examples, in my opinion, of things that Hangman can convert into a Google document, which he then proliferates via Twitter, of using moves that typically have conventionally limited range. Moves that are about as short as a jab on your average character to catch you for hesitating in neutral with your movement because you're looking for your opponent to throw out a QCF1, a down forward 2, some kind of mid that's going to catch you. Knee's good at it. Numan's good at it. It's cool. This set is banger. Fuck yeah. Amazing. Tekken. Dude, Knee is fucking fighting. He's not willing to go down without a fight, dude. Woo, look at this damage. He's dead. Oh, dude. Fucking get rid of this character, bro. Get rid of Bryan. Remove him from the game. Fuck. I'm sorry for swearing Christians in the audience. Albatross 2 down forward 1 is toxic, man. I hate that shit's -3 now. It's actually crazy. Oh, this pace from Numan. He's in control, dude. He's in control. What's Snee gonna do to turn it around? Oh, you can't do that. Not against Tekken 8, Steve. Great awareness of the wall.
저희 임페가 이번에 아슬란하고 무르병을 13할 때도 임페가
Numan SS the jabs.
연습하고 있었어요, 니나. 근데
Jabs are actually a pretty reliable thing to sidestep.
막 5연패하고 막
The difficulty is usually extensions or like complementary mids that have tracking to a specific direction. In Bryan's case, he's got tracking in both ways depending on what mid he uses. Man, Numan is about to fuck up Knee. Is this how it ends? I thought Knee won this. I got spoiled on Twitter. Maybe I was wrong. If Knee wins this, he's actually the greatest player of all time. Oh, Knee. Down back 2. No, heat into wall combo. Yep. Oh, no 4-4-2. Numan, should he have tried ducking? I think he should have. I think at that range, it's worthwhile. You eat Bryan taunt into back 4. How many Bryan players are going to go for a mid there? I don't think like any Bryan players except maybe Dio are going to do that. Knee the clutch god though. He is the clutch god. That's what I'm nervous about. Look at this situation. He's technically losing. Numan got more health he can recover. Oh, Knee is in the lead. This is the end, right? Surely, this is the end. Fuck. Ashet? How does he win this? Oh my god! Jesus! Okay. Does Knee win this set? I don't. Dude, maybe the spoilers were misleading me. I'm in the dark, dude. I'm in the fucking dark. Lovely. Down back 2. Yep. I like it. Oh, I really like it. This right here, Steve players. Look at this. So the flicker 1112, really good. It's just reliable, easy damage. Don't need to think about it. A common option here is either flicker 1 or 2-1 into flicker 1 into albatross 2, right? Look what he goes for. He goes for 1-2-1, which is a little bit greedy. Little bit greedy, because there's no guarantee that he's going to get a follow-up. Knowing this, knowing that he might not get a follow-up, he presses albatross, and then he decides to wait to confirm whether or not to go for albatross 2. Notices that knee's on the floor, goes for albatross down 2. Now, this might not necessarily be guaranteed. There's a chance that knee has time to get up here and block it. But who is blocking this? Realistically, ask yourself, who is blocking this? Knee got counter hit here. Goes for the whole string. I would have done the same. Lovely fucking parry. Wow. Raw down forward 2 there. That's fucking ballsy. Oh, knee. This is knee knowing, understanding the stakes. Understanding the stakes. Numan has been very proactive this entire set, but Numan is on fucking final point. And this is an ego match. You do not go for a fucking mid-check poke by itself in this situation unless you're confident the Steve player is nervous. Because this down forward 2 loses to every single Lionheart option. Every single one. Lionheart 1+2, Lionheart 2, Lionheart 1. Loses to all of them. He's +8. Lionheart 2 is 18 frames. So Lionheart 1+2 is 18 frames. So his Lionheart 1+2 would come out in 10 frames, basically. And he goes for a down forward 2. Heard that knee is very good in long sets, download machine. That's what it looks like. Look at this. Look at that. Woo! God damn, dude. This is just playing the matchup really well. Look at this. Goes for the poke. Sidestep, duck. That is how you fight Steve in this game. And it's so hard to find these spots against a player as good as Numan because he's using these delay timings and this, that, and the other. Knee does the mathematical high reward option. He goes for the sidestep into the duck while he's at neutral frames because Bryan forward 3. Neutral to +1, I believe, on block, depending on range. Sidestep, duck. Numan goes for the homing. Nice. Before I continue, I've drank so much wine. So much wine that I need to pee again. I'll be right back. Let me press the fucking BRB button. Did that work? I don't know if that worked. Bring your mic to the bathroom. Dude, that's off limits. You're out of line, Hangman. You are fucking out of line. Just as well, BPG. Is it BPG? I'm so drunk, I can't remember his name. Just as well, he's not here. He would have shot you last night, dude. God damn. How does... There's no fucking way Nee fucking wins this, dude. He's actually the greatest player of all time if he wins this. BRB Scene, that's his name. You got it, dude. His name is BRB Scene. Wait, we can't see the stream. Ah, fuck! I forgot. Ah, dude, that's what you mean. Not BPG. Ah, that's fucking funny. 1 second. Dude. God damn. God fucking damn it. Change your scene, bro. Real. I need to get drunk with you sometime. Anytime, dude. Any fucking time. Next pixel I go to, we'll get drunk together. I've almost drank an entire bottle of rosé, dude. That's where we're at. Numan is always doing for toxic. Real, dude. Real. What else reason is there to do anything for? Was that a real sentence? I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. Haven't been drunk in a while, so I'm down. Dude, we'll do it. Next pixel I'd rock up to that you're at, we have to take a few shots before we start the tournament, dude.
너희 형 교육 안
That's how I got
시키나,
second
현빈아?
last time. I took like 6 shots before I started, dude. I was turned.
작은 아빠, 작은 아빠.
Drunk Tekken is banging, dude. I fucking love it. Not for you Christians in the audience.
작은 아빠.
This is for the heathens only. Left with 1-2. Yep. I respect it. I would have done the same thing. God damn, Numan. You and me are the same player. Surely. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. Yep. He is me. 3 back ones in a row and one of them hit. Look at this shit. Back one. Back one. Back one. Oh, he's real as fuck. He dropped his combo too. It's actually me. I'm playing right now. Are Christians allowed to drink? In moderation. Woo! Nice duck from knee. God damn. Everyone's allowed to drink in moderation. You're not allowed to do cocaine in moderation though.
여러분 PTJ가 우사마랑 동캐전에서 이겼습니다. 몇 대면? 5대2요. 5대2로 역시 더 잘해 얘가. 바로 꺼들어 때려왔어 여기. 더 잘해 솔직히 진짜. 졸라 짱나게 얘가 더.
Oh, lovely. People fucking tell me why do I do this string. It's not because I think I'm the GOAT. And it's lesson to be learned for those of you out there. Knowledge check is a psyop. If someone says knowledge check, okay, it just means they don't like their character. It means that they downplay their main. Knowledge checks exist for a fucking reason, and you can apply that reason to knee motherfucking fury. Okay? Look at this. This is a string that my friend launches me for every time. The only reason that happens is because I'm not good enough to enforce the string. Look at what happens to knee right here. Bang! People talking about Lord Junkyard, like back 2 isn't just a really good poke by itself, and then you can enforce Junkyard as an extension when people are respecting back 2, or not respecting it, when people are mashing into back 2 rather. Think about this. Think about this. Worthwhile considerations, my gamers.
너는 주위에 형들이 실수하지 않겠다.
If a move is inherently good, as it is without that gimmick extension by proxy is good. Because it probably exists to compensate for all of the holes in your offense after you do just the first hit or the first 2 hits. Yeah, King players say down for 2-1 is a knowledge check, but I keep mashing down for 2. You're so real for that. Okay, you're taking things to extreme, right? I'm gonna call BPG or BP Scene, or whatever the fuck his name is. I'm gonna get him to come and ban you retroactively. You're on fucking... you're on thin ice, buddy. Dude, you better watch your tone. Oh, I need to bring my hitbox in my car tomorrow on the chance that I go to Pixel, just so that I can pick up your dongle. No one in the chat knows what any of that means. But dude, that's fucked. I work full time! I work full time, motherfucker! I can't be thinking about dongles at my job. You see this? You see this, lads? You see this? Steve, minus 12? What does he get for it? 1-2. Always keep this in mind, Steve players. I've been saying it since the start of this overly long VOD. Steve is always safe. So when he's unsafe, he's almost safe. Your opponent is not going to be ready. Keep that in mind. Obviously, a bad spot for Numan. Fucking bad spot. Oh, he's in a bad spot. Knee is doing taunt into taunt in neutral. Woo!
이걸 따라오네.
Knee's actually gonna win this. This is fucked up. I've been talking about this from the perspective of the Steve player the entire match, and the Bryan is running him over. I never thought of using flicker strings after weave 1-1. Weave 1 forward 1-1. Correct. Keep in mind, when you do weave 1 forward, or left weave 1 forward 1-1, you're +3, regardless of whether or not you go into stance. So you've got two options, right? If you're at a life deficit and you know your opponent's going to mash and a jab will kill you, you need to go into flicker. Reason being, you're +3, your flicker jab is I-12. So if you get flicker 1 albatross 2 forward into heat dash, or flicker 1 albatross 2, or flicker 1 down 1 at the wall, you're going to get a splat, you're going to kill them. If you go for back 1 instead, you don't go into flicker, the jab's going to kill you. But if you've got more than a jab's worth of life to spare, and your opponent is anxious, or they don't know the matchup, and that's something you can ascertain through other checks throughout the match, do back 1. Get a full launch. Big chillin'.
소담이 오면 이제 되게 얌전하게 옵니다.
Lovely launch.
안녕하세요 소담입니다 하고.
I respect it. He went for the peekaboo down 2. That's hard to hit.
소담입니다. 여러분,
The timing is very dependent on when your opponent hits the wall. Quite difficult. I've got hiccups now because I am intoxicated. Anyone who's watching this who's under the age of 18, fucking click off because I'm drunk and I'm a bad influence.
방송이나 컨셉이니까 그렇지. 안 그러면
Oh my god! Knee!
그러면 소담이 형 그렇게 예의
Full confirm.
방송이나 컨셉이니까 그렇지. 안 그러면 저희가 같이.
I'm curious. I think this was a execution flop from Numan. I think he went for while running 2. Knee made the read on a linear option, so he's probably thinking a combination of while running 2, jab, forward 2. No, he's not even thinking forward 2. He's thinking while running 2, jab, down forward 2. Maybe back 1. Knee, my favorite person to watch. Dude, after this weekend, I think he's everyone's favorite person to watch, man. How crazy was day 1, dude? How fucking crazy was that match against Austin? Actually insane. But Knee's making a really big call out on some kind of linear move. He spots forward 2, specifically Whiff. If it was while running 2, he would have had the same response. He goes for the jet upper. This is a really important aspect of Tekken, is the ability for you to situationally go, I'm not going to twitch, whiff, react. I'm going to react to the full animation of the move that's coming, and I'm going to input the thing that's going to kill that shit. That's what Knee went for here. Because if Numan went for down forward 2, Knee would have whiffed. Because he would have gone into duck, he would have been crouched. Knee recognized that he whiffed something big, and he killed him for it. Oh, he's dead. Oh, unlucky. Knee didn't believe in the sidestep fully. Or he had a input mistake or some shit. Yeah, Knee's fantastic to watch.
아까 무르병이 분명 아까 5대 1로 지고
out.
있었잖아요, 그죠? 5대 1인가 2인가 지고 있었는데 5대 1이었는데 지금 따라온 거 봐. 이거 봐. 그래서 경기 좀 길게 봐야 돼요.
Oh, no duck. Curious.
이제 스타일을 점점 파악하는 거야.
It was a weird situation. I probably would have gone hit too.
여러분도 게임 하면서 뭔가 내가 앞장서다 밀리고 있으면 이게 다운로드 당하고 있는 거거든요.
Wow.
파악됐다는.
Nice sequence. Check this shit. Down forward 1 into 1-2-1, which is real as fuck because Knee is playing a slow character. His only recourse against 1-2-1 is ducking or jabbing. Can't reliably sidewalk. Can't reliably press any other kind of mid. Good recourse because Steve's -2, I believe. So 1-2-1, really good there. Goes for peekaboo down 1 or full crouch down forward 1. I think he went for peekaboo. While standing 1 on block into step. While standing 1 on block is only like -3. Like the pace of the match has been really fast. He capitalizes.
있으면 이게 다운로드 당하고 있는 거거든요.
Down
근데
forward
내가
2 into Gatling. A lot of Steve players hit down forward 2 into nothing. They'll do down forward 2 duck, and then they'll back off. Because it's awkward trying to confirm your duck moves. Do not think of Gatling specifically, which Numan is, because Numan's cracked. Duck 1, if I press it late, I might get intercepted. Even though I'm plus 15, duck 1's quite slow. If I'm late to press the button after I confirm that it's hit on natural hit, I might get hit. Numan going for the really good, cheap, safe, confirmable option of down forward 2 duck, knowing that he's hit the down forward 2 as a whiff punish into Gatling. Really good. Covers everything. You're like plus 15 after down forward 2 duck. And that's going to cover everything. Any kind of movement, any kind of parry, any kind of anything.
파악됐다는 거지.
And if it doesn't happen to hit, it's on block, you just don't commit to the full straight.
가까하게 들어가거나 좀 한 번 안 내미거나 그래.
Nice.
이거
Nice
이지다.
throw.
아,
4-4-2. Numan's up. Will he close it out? Nice confirm from me there. Doing 1-2 into the up 4-2. Could have gotten more damage, didn't need a burn heat. Oh, not ideal.
상당히 상당히.
What an insane option from knee. I am curious to know what this covers. Let's think about it. He does QCF 1 on block. Classic Steve shit. He's already presented while standing 1-2 earlier in the set. But at this point in time, he's thinking, I need to do the thing that's going to beat Bryan doing anything that's not a jab, which is flicker 1. Knee making an incredibly calculated call out, doing an execution input to beat this, knowing that flicker 1 into an extension is going to lose to his QCB 1, goes for QCB 1. This is like insane presence of mind. God damn.
상당히 상당히.
Going back to Unveil's fucking comment, Knee, my favorite person to watch. That's a reason right there. That's one reason. Oh, shit. He had time to block it, but he still died. Dude, Knee is fucking crazy. Woo! Knee! Long sets machine, absolutely. Look at this shit, dude. He's in such a good position right now. Oh my god. What the fuck? He knows that Numan wants to mash that. Numan's presenting mash like religiously. Back 1 into mash. If you went for back 1-2, you would have won, but he was too nervous about going for back 1-2. I think he's thinking, if I go for back 1-2, I'm going to get fucking duck launched. If I go for back 1 into flicker 1 albatross 2, it's a lot more specific what needs to be done from the opponent in order to duck launch me. I hope Knee enjoys T8 now. I think he does. After this fucking weekend, I think he is fucking amped, dude. Nothing personal. Real, dude. Real as fuck. Nothing personal, kid. Teleported behind you.
6대6.
He's just making such good decisions constantly. Numan's struggling here. He's going for all of these pokes to try and close off Knee's larger options. But look at Knee, man. Knee doesn't care about any of this shit. Like, yeah, okay. Alright. I might lose this round. Who gives a shit? Oh, god damn. Oh, that could have been dead. Oh, it is! This is one hit off of dead. Final mix-up. It might even be dead, dude. I don't know. It's close. Final mix-up. Wow, that was well played by Knee. Really fucking well played. And he didn't use big moves either. Jesus. Jesus. They don't make him like Knee anymore, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, Numan is a first to two demon. Absolute demon, but... dude, Knee is actually making this comeback. He was down like 5-2. And Numan's trying to make these small pokes work, but... I think Bryan might have more leverage in a long set context. That's dead as hell. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Apologies, my fellow Christian.
근데 저거 좋아요. 저거 맞은 당사자 여기 오지 않아? 저기 있어. 여기 쓴 사람 맞은 사람 배운 사람 다 있어.
근데 습관 개체한 거죠, 맞아. 습관 개체한
It was
거예요.
2-6. Dude, Knee is crazy. He's fucking mad. That might be dead. It's not dead. Oh, that. Ooh. Dude, that would have been dead. That would have been dead. He made the right read. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it? What a fucking masterclass.